Welcome to My Opinion here on My Opinion TV. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell. So as soon as a video is released, you'll be one of the first to be notified. And today we take a quick look at the Klans Man Trial that's going on and one of its main witness who is giving evidence in the courts. And based on what we can read from the Jamaica Gleaner, and as I said, these are readings from the Gleaner, not me. I'm not in the court. So I'm just practically reading what I'm seeing here from the Jamaica Gleaner and give you my take. It says a former member of the One Done gang yesterday revealed he had secretly recorded conversations with alleged leader Andre Blackman Bryan and key lieutenants and handed them over to police as they probe the operations of the deadly Klansman gang breakaway. The witness who said he rose to become top-tier member of the One Done gang was continuing his testimony in the Home Circuit Court yesterday as the trial against Bryan and 32 other accused gangsters continued. The second ex-member of the gang to testify, the witness said he had used 3 phones, 2 provided by cops and a third by Bryan, to record conversations he had with Bryan, the gang's reputed second-in-command Citypuss, and the sole female defendant, Stephanie Christie, and other members. Now, this is getting really dicey, really spooky. I can tell you, these persons, based on what we are hearing from reporters there, the members of the gang seems to be getting very nervous, extremely nervous, because this man has divulged some very serious information. And what this witness has done is show to the world that Jamaica has it in its capabilities to fight crime only if we put the shoulders to the wheel, find the resources, and come up with a reasonable way of protecting witnesses. Anyway, let's continue. He said the phones were handed over to the cops and the conversation transcribed as he identified the voices on each recordings. Now, this is the part where the journalist described what was going on. Throughout the witness's testimony, Bryan appeared very uneasy, shaking different parts of his body and bowing his head at different intervals. For the most part, he was observed shaking his leg, but when the witness spoke about the recordings, the accused began rubbing his hands together and shaking his upper body as if he were cold. Jamaica is hot now. A lot of people complain about heat, unless there is AC in the courthouse and the AC is blowing extremely cold. But based on what we are hearing here, based on what the reporter is reporting, Bryan is becoming extremely nervous based on who the witness is and what the witness is saying. Now, can you imagine if there's far more information that the witness have and has not divulged them yet? The witness, who previously detailed 2 murders he had seen the gang carry out, also recounted another 5 incidents in which gang members unleashed a deadly onslaught, killing 7 people, including a couple whose house was set alight after they were killed inside. Now, we are beginning to get an insight in how these gangs operate. In the first double execution, the witness said he, along with several other members, traveled in 2 groups to an area of Twickenham Park in St. Catherine called Fisheries. We are going to shell down fisheries, he recalled Bryan saying, before they went in search of a man called Bobo Sparks, reportedly a gunslinger in the Klansman gang, reportedly headed by the now incarcerated Tesha Miller. So, if you're from Jamaica and you want to know where Fisheries is right across the street from the police academy. and it stretched all the way back to the bypass. The former top commander said that they arrived in the community. Brian's alleged bodyguard, CJ, defendant Tariq James, kicked open a door to the couple's house, and the woman who was in bed with the man started screaming. Brian then took CJ's weapon and shot the man after speaking with him, the witness recalled. He, however, said that he did not heard what was said. Both were in bed and the girl was screaming. She was begging for them not to kill her, the court was told. I think she was saying she's not from there or something, but CJ took the gun and shoot her same way. How cold-hearted are these men? What a favor this witness is doing to Jamaica right now. This witness is doing great human service. Yes, he has done his wrong. He's no saint. But he's helping Jamaica at this point to bring down a powerful organization. Two cronies, Papa, defendant Joseph McDermott, and Shrek, then light bottle bombs and throw them inside the house, the witness said. Before leaving the community, the men kicked in two more doors, but no one was harmed, as the occupants were elderly and Brian instructed the men to spare them. Now, if they were not elderly, clearly lives would have been lost. The only reason no more life was lost on this operation was the fact that those people were elderly people. According to the witness, his role that day was to carry the bottle bombs, while the other men carried the other men were armed with guns. However, he said that he indicated his wishes not to go, but Brian told him to relax as he was rolling with him. In the other double murder, the court heard that two men from Denontown, Kingston, were killed on a basketball court in Rivoli, Spanish Town, St. Catherine. In the incident, the witness said he was not aware of the hit on the men and had stumbled upon his then colleagues' cronies beating the men while on his way to visit a female. He said that one of the alleged gangsters asked him to accompany him up the road, where he saw the two men on their knees being beaten and pleading for their lives. He said that the men were separated, and when they were each told that one was going to die that night, one of them responded that if you are going to kill his friend, they should kill them both. The other man reportedly asked the gangsters to spare his life and kill his friend, as his friend had children he could not maintain, adding he would care for them. Oh my God, this is cold-hearted. This is definitely cold-hearted. I want you people to listen and understand the magnitude of these men. The witness said that one of the alleged gangsters then chastised the man, calling him wicked, while another man told him he was the one that had been instructed to kill, so his life should not be spared. The witness said he asked him to spare the other man, but the killer refused, saying the man would then call the police. As a result, he left before they were killed, but he was informed on the following day that they both had been killed. He said he also aborted his plan to visit the female. He said the witness said he was present when Brian instructed Margaman, that's Ted Prince, to kill a man near Hardware in Spanish Town, and also when Brian had instructed Rooster, which is Brian Morris, and Stennett, which is Michael Whitley, to kill a Rastafarian man near Jones Avenue. The former gangster said he was present when Brian instructed both defendants to kill a bus driver in the Spanish Town bus park, and that he had witnessed the murder. The testimonies continues on Monday. Chilling revelation. Chilling revelation. And we hope that This is a message to all gangsters in Jamaica. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Click the notification bell. Soon as a video is released, you'll be one of the first to be notified. Until next time, stay safe. Look out for the children. Look out for a neighbor. And most of all, keep it locked on My Opinion TV.